One of the two teens charged in a January 20th fatal stabbing back in court today. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, amended charges have been filed against one of the two Scottsbluff teens charged in connection to the January 20th stabbing death of Wyatt Reeb. Originally, 17-year-old Devontae Costella and 16-year-old Corey Rotherham Jr. were both charged with murder in the second degree and use of a deadly weapon to commit a felony. Court records say that the duo were among those that chased Reeb down near the intersection of 5th Avenue and East Overland and played a part in his stabbing death. On Tuesday, Rotherham Jr.'s charges were changed to aiding and abetting second-degree murder and aiding and abetting use of a deadly weapon to commit a felony. A preliminary hearing has been set for Wednesday afternoon in Scottsbluff County Court as Rotherham Jr. makes his first appearance with counsel. Costella was arraigned in district court on Friday and has a tentative trial date set for the May jury term. Well, a 20-year-old woman who was facing meth and fentanyl charges in Scottsbluff County has been sentenced after she failed to appear to her July pretrial hearing. Kaya Cordell was rebooked into the Scottsbluff County Detention Center back in December as she faced outstanding charges of possession of meth 28 to 139 grams and no drug tax stamp. Cordell pleaded guilty to charges of possession of a controlled substance and failure to appear while on bond, and in exchange for her plea, the Class 1C felony charge of possession of meth 28 to 139 grams was dismissed. Last week in district court, Judge Leo Dobrovony sentenced her to 364 days in jail on both counts to be served concurrently and received 204 days credit for time already served. We'll have more news right after this.
Looking for free instead of fees? Platte Valley Bank can help you keep your finances moving forward with no ATM fees. Whether you're headed to the lake, the mountains, or just to the grocery store, you can enjoy the freedom of free ATM access anywhere, anytime. Platte Valley Bank. You belong here.
Welcome back. The city of Scottsbluff is one step closer to getting a new chief of police following Kevin Spencer's December retirement from law enforcement. Last week, the city's Civil Service Commission met and interviewed one candidate, Captain Chris Abrass, who is currently co-chief with Lance Kite. During Monday's city council meeting, Spencer told council members that the Civil Service Commission will again be meeting very soon.
Chief of police candidates. So there'll be more on that to come. Civil Service will meet on the 11th and certify the test.
Spencer had been serving as the city manager and chief of police since February of 2022, and at the end of last year retired the badge to focus solely on the city manager position. Well, a legislative bill that would require each public school district to develop and establish a policy restricting student use of cell phones while in school, on school property, or attending a school function was aired before the legislature's Education Committee on Tuesday. LB 140 was introduced by Senator Rita Sanders of Bellevue on behalf of Governor Jim Pillen, who himself testified for the bill. Sanders said Bellevue Public Schools already has adopted restrictive guidelines and notes that this proposal leaves local control for districts to craft guidelines for an approach that fits with their needs of the area, whether it's rural, suburban, or urban.
I imagined retirement in a place where we could enjoy our golden years, where adventure and friendship are the only items on the schedule. The Garden Homes at Northfield gives us the luxury we planned for and peace of mind when it comes to convenience, safety, and comfort. We never have to stop and think about the day-to-day upkeep. We love to explore abroad, but most importantly in our backyard. So much to do, so much to see. Here at Northfield, we get the protection of life care, incredible tax benefits, and secured rates for aging services. It's peaceful, knowing that if our needs change, we'll be taken care of. And most importantly, that our kids will never have to make any tough decisions. There never seemed to be enough time to do all the things we wanted. Now we get to focus our energy on enjoying what this community has to offer. At the Garden Homes, life is ours again. A place we had dreamed about. A chance to focus on us.
This isn't just a beautiful hospital. It's the home to exceptional patient care. This is where specialty clinics meet your needs. This is where a friendly smile, a warm hand, and an empathetic ear exist to care for you. This is us. Box Butte General Hospital. Great things are happening here.
We're here at the 2025 edition of the Cattle Industry Convention here in San Antonio, and I am joined by McKenna Dornhoff, a senior at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, studying animal science as well as a minor in the Beef Industry Scholars Program. McKenna, tell us a bit about the program and how your trip to San Antonio ties in with what you've been learning.
Well, so I am a part of the Beef Industry Scholars. It is a 4-year program. You do get a minor from it. Every year we take a class related to many things within the beef industry, but our senior year is advocacy and different policies within the beef industry. So attending CattleCon is really cool to kind of apply real world things going on right now and then seeing how it is affecting us or could affect us in the near future. We've got a lot of assignments coming up based off of what we're going to see and listen to, and a lot of it is based off of what we want to see and listen to. So yeah, that's what's been really cool about it so far.
Very cool. Well, we just wrapped up the DC Issues update here
Yes.
on Tuesday morning.
Yes.
What were some things that you noticed from that conversation that you've been learning about, and what do you look forward to learning more about throughout the convention?
A lot of it was talking about the new presidential administration and what things are going to look like once we've got more time with the new president. I know a lot of people in the industry have been excited about a change, which it was kind of cool to hear about what some of those changes are going to be, especially somebody who I would like to say I am into politics, but I love the beef industry as well, so it was really cool to listen to that.
Very cool. Well, you are not here alone. You're here with your entire UNL Beef Industry Scholars class. Tell us a bit about your group and some of the diverse interests that encompass your class this year.
Well, there are 14 of us. Some of us are juniors, some of us are seniors. Some of the juniors came early because they will graduate early next year or something like that. But most of us have come from a cow-calf background, but a lot of others come from stocker backgrounding. They do feedlot stuff like that, and one of us isn't even from Nebraska. One of us is from Colorado. So lots of different things. I know some of the guys might be more into trade and policies like that, whereas us girls don't always totally understand the markets, but yeah.
Very good. Well, you have a booth here at the trade show getting to share about the UNL Beef Industry Scholars Program.
Yes.
Talk about some of the conversations you hope to have throughout the rest of the week.
Honestly, people who come up and talk at the booth, I hope they ask what it is about. That way we can advocate for not only the program, but hopefully to get other schools to do the same thing as well. I think we're very special to have the beef industry scholars, and I think that it's something that other schools should also implement. And so maybe if people stop by, talk, ask, then they can start to do that as well.
Absolutely. Well, always fun to visit with a fellow Nebraskan.
Yes.
Once again, that's McKenna Dornhoff, a senior at the University of Nebraska and part of the UNL Beef Industry Scholars Program. Again, we're here in San Antonio, live from the 2025 Cattle Industry Convention. Of course, our coverage is brought to you by the Nebraska Cattlemen. I'm Rebel Saklocha reporting.
Welcome to Kelly's Liquor, your liquor cabinet. Whether you're a wine enthusiast, a whiskey sommelier, a tequila connoisseur, or you just love your beer, Kelly's has the best selection of what you're looking for. Family owned and operated since 1946 and right on 27th Street in Scottsbluff. Come see us today at Kelly's Liquor, your liquor cabinet. And remember to be a good neighbor. Don't drink and drive. Kelly's Liquor, West 27th Street in Scottsbluff.
Changing leaf colors means yard work. Your friends at Tri-City Stormwater wants to remind you of the proper way to dispose of fallen leaves. Leaves make great mulch for trees and bushes and compost for future gardens. The city also has yard waste bins, so they can dispose of all your leaves at the city compost facility. Always keep your leaves out of the gutters. Not only do they cause clogging and flooding, they can pollute our waterways by causing nutrient overload. So keep your yard looking good and your drinking water safe, because it's our water, our responsibility.
Let's take a look at your midweek community calendar, brought to you by Riverstone Bank.
All the ways that I have felt, being lonely in my bed, all the messages I sent, but they always go unread. Saw a vision in my daydream, in a plane that is empty, in the place that is between. Such a beautiful city, the world looks very pretty, with the storm on the windows, all the noises of the city, make you feel less alone.
The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
At Renewal by Anderson, we ask, why should we only feel the love on Valentine's Day in February? We have declared the entire month of February as the month of love. That's right, we did it. We laugh at February's snow and cold. We love installing the best new windows and doors. We love how warm, cozy, quiet, and more valuable our awesome windows and doors make our customers' homes. Love, love, love. Tell someone you love them today, and please book your free estimate right now at rbawyoming.com. Feel the love every day in February with Renewal by Anderson.
Tired of feeling stuck? Not sure if you are on the right track? Platte Valley Bank can help keep your finances moving forward with checking account options to fit your lifestyle and an online account chooser to make finding the right account easy. Control your financial future with helpful budgeting tools and automatic savings plans. Now is the time to enjoy the ride with Platte Valley Bank. You belong here.
And finally, tonight, staff in the Scottsbluff County Veterans Service Office have been recognized for their diligent efforts helping veterans obtain benefits for services related to injuries, illness, and disabilities. U.S. Senator Deb Fischer recently sent letters to Lisa Ouderkirk and Sue Muehlbauer, commending them for a clear commitment to excellence and saying the veterans they serve are in great hands. Muehlbauer, herself a veteran, says the accolade from the senator is an honor, but that's not what drives her to help area vets.
They've lived with nothing for so many years because of the price that they physically paid when they were in service and the things that happened to them emotionally and physically. And it's put them in a situation where they've had nothing now. And when they come into our office, we get to help them, and they get what, I hate to say what they deserve, but truly, the price of their life they laid down for our freedoms, that's what rewards me.
In fiscal year 2024, Scottsbluff County's Veteran Service Office served more than 2,000 veterans, helping them obtain nearly $125,000 in Nebraska veteran aid, second only to Douglas County, Nebraska, who served more than 30,000 veterans with more than $300,000 in Nebraska veterans aid. The office not only assists veterans in Scottsbluff and nearby counties, but has also helped a number of vets with ties to our area that are living in 15 other states and even Germany. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.